Yo, what is up, guys? I'm in Langley, BC right now. I just wrapped off of set. If you guys are new here, my name is Louis Lazuka, and I'm an aspiring Hollywood actor. Um, I have a lot of things I want to share with you guys. I've been working every single day for 14 hours a day for 5 days. I'm freaking tired, but you know what? I was able to see something today that gave me so much strength and so much energy. But stick to the end if you want to know what I saw. Um, yeah, it's just so crazy. So, I've been working, I've been grinding, I've been doing background, BG work, extra work. I'm laying my face with this iPad. I don't have a camera right now, so I'm using my phone. Hopefully, it looks good. But what I want to talk to you guys about is the glimpse of greatness. Now, I've read like biographies about shows and TV stars, but the number one thing that stuck with me is Michael Jordan. So there's a guy named Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, and he knew that he was great. He believed in himself so much that he worked his hardest every single day. He grinded every single day. And what he did for the people was he would never show up to a game without washing his car. He would never show up to the game without wearing a fresh brand new pair of leather shoes and a suit. Now, the thing about Michael Jordan is he knew that he was great, and he knew that people were coming to come see him because they just wanted to see a little glimpse of what greatness can possibly be. Now, he knew that, so then he would come to the show, and he would, well, to him it was a show. It was more of a game, but to him he would put on a show. You know, people would go to dinner, go fancy dinners, and they would end off the night with a game to watch Michael Jordan. Now, the people that couldn't afford to go to the game, they got to wait outside the arena, and they got to wait, and for the 9 seconds that he goes from the car into the arena, they were able to see him and get a glimpse of the greatness that is of Michael Jordan. Now, that 9 seconds could possibly change somebody's life, because you see it. Sometimes it's hard to believe these people have so much talent and skills and accolades, and they're so hard to get access to. But when you see it in person, like when I met Oprah, I was just so in shock. When I met Mr. Beast last week, I was just so inspired. You know, when people saw Michael Jordan, they wanted to see just a little glimpse of that greatness because it gave them hope. Now, for me, I was on set for 14 hours, and I wasn't really expecting to see greatness today. I was just expecting to go to work, do my thing, and then I see one of the number one actors in all of Vancouver, if not in the game right now. And I'm not allowed to say, I wish I could tell you, but I just want to tell you that it is someone that I truly admire and would love to work with side by side one day, not just in the background. But now I see him, and all I wanted to see is just a little glimpse. I didn't want to bother him. I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted a glimpse of what that greatness was. I wanted to see how he worked. I wanted to see how he grinded. I wanted to see how he did his thing. And what I want to ask from you guys is, what are you doing today that is making the greatness shine for other people? What are you doing that is inspiring others? Because people, believe it or not, people look up to you, and they see you, and they see that you're doing the things that you do, and you never know who's watching. You never know who's actually being inspired by the things that you do. You know, you never really know, because people don't say anything. People just observe. People just watch you. So what is the greatest thing that you've ever seen? Have you seen like movies? Have you seen games? Have you seen different shows? Have you seen like people on Instagram doing comedy skits? What's the greatest thing that you've ever seen? And just realize that you guys can be great too. I believe you, man. I believe you all can be great in something. but you gotta be great all the time. You can't just be great when people are watching. You have to be great when people are not watching. You gotta be working hard when people are not watching. You gotta be a good person when people are not watching. Because one day there's gonna be somebody that's gonna look up to you and they're gonna say, "Oh man, I wanna be like that person one day. That person is great." Or, "I'm so tired, but this guy never gave up, so I don't wanna give up, so I'm gonna keep on going." Or, "This guy donated some money to some homeless people. I wanna help others too." You know, I just truly believe that you guys have something in you that is truly amazing, but you don't know it from yourselves. And when people see you being great, it gives them permission to be great as well. So, I just had a great day. The food was amazing. I was super blessed. Came up to this movie theater over here because I want to be in there one day in the screens, not just sitting in the seats. So I want to be great, man. And if you want to be great, you got to do great things. You got to risk it all. You can't just live in obscurity. You can't just be normal. You can't be average. If you have to like put yourself out there, like you got to do it. Be on all the platforms. Make a TikTok account. Make an Instagram account. Make a Snapchat. Make everything happen for your dreams, y'all. Do not forget that your dreams matter. Do not let your dreams be dreams, because you got to make them into reality, and forget what anybody says. Forget what they're saying, because whatever they're doing, that's none of your business, okay? You got to pursue your life like your life depends on it, because you only got one life. And I'm feeling super passionate right now because I've been talking to a lot of people on set. I've been meeting a lot of people, and a lot of people, they ain't really going for it, man. They ain't really going for it. They just not taking enough risks. You know, they're not taking enough risks. And for me, I was looking at all these camera reviews because I recently sold my camera so I can go on a trip with my baby. Went on our trip for our anniversary. So I'm using this phone right now. And I recently have been obsessed with the new cameras, and I'm just realizing that, bro, these cameras aren't gonna help you, man. You gotta focus on the message, what you need to say. You gotta learn what you need to say. Like, you can get the best camera, but if you don't have anything good to say, if you have nothing to offer to the people, then why would anybody watch you, you know? So I'm using my phone right now, lighting myself with this iPad so I can get this message through to you every single day, that I love you and I hope that you work hard for the life that you dreamed of, that you are great one day, that you don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, and you don't listen to anyone's opinion of you, because it doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is the one that you have of yourself. And I really didn't want this to be a motivational talk. Like, I hate being a motivational person because people just see that and they just like, "Oh, you're motivational. That's so motivating." And then they enjoy it for what it is and they don't do anything about it, which sucks, because I want you guys to do well. I want you to succeed. I don't want you guys to just settle for average, you know? I don't want you to be lazy. I want you guys to live your best lives and to be happy, you know? If that means going against what your parents say because they don't really agree with the choices that you make, then do what makes you happy, man. Do what makes you happy. But one thing I want to leave you guys off with is, what is the greatest I can possibly be? Ask yourself that question. What is the greatest I can possibly be? Be yourself. Really just don't take no for an answer. Go for yours. And really stretch yourself, man. Set these goals. You got 100 days left in the year. Really set your goals for greatness, man. If you need to put yourself around these people that are great, then surround yourself with greatness. You know, you can subscribe to me. I'll be subscribed. I'm subscribed to me. I subscribe to motivating you guys every day, even though I hate motivating. I'm gonna be putting out some positive vibes for y'all. I might get a camera next year, I don't know, but right now I have this phone, so you have access to me in the comments. But yeah, man, what is the greatest I could possibly be? Write that down on a piece of paper. Have you seen greatness, and what kind of person is great? For me, my mom is great. My mom is the hardest worker that I've ever had to experience in my whole life. My dad is close second. My parents are amazing. My life is amazing. I just had the best food ever. On set, they bought us full head-on pizzas, and we're just eating like kings all day. I had a steak for lunch. I had ice cream. I didn't have ice cream today. Anyways, I'm living the dream, man. I'm literally living the dream, and all I have to do is keep on pushing and keep on grinding. So what are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing with y'all lives? Are you grinding, or are you making some excuses? Because when I was trying to get a camera, I was just making excuses. So I decided I'm not going to get a camera until 2020. I'm going to keep on using my resources. If I have to borrow my girlfriend's camera, I'll borrow my girlfriend's camera. If I have to use my phone, then I'm going to use my phone. But no matter what, I'm going to be working. And I'm so grateful. I have this iPad. You know? God is the greatest, y'all. I should have did it this way, man. The lighting is better on this side. Oh well. Anyways, peace, homies. Be great.